Dear children, here I am going to discuss to you some pedigree charts. So here we have to study about autosomal dominant, autosomal recessive and sex-linked recessive, which is in your syllabus. So if we talk about autosomal dominant, there are certain clues by which we can find out a particular pedigree chart is autosomal dominant or autosomal recessive or sex-linked recessive. So, for being a dominant one of the parents must have that trait. Second, affected parents can have unaffected children. And third thing, remember it do not skip any generation. So, in this diagram or pedigree chart, we can say heterozygous condition is there, male is affected. Second thing, it do not skip any generation. It is present in all the three generations. Here you can see, and we can say males and females both are affected. So by these clues, we can find it as a autosomal dominant. Now autosomal recessive. So this diagram you can see. So for being a autosomal recessive trait, it can skip generation. You can see two generation here we can see. So first generation skip that disease, and unaffected parents can have affected children. Always remember these clues. So you can see here. So that means here skip generation is skip. So it is a autosomal recessive traits, and unaffected parents can have affected children. Now, if we talk about X-linked dominant, X-linked dominance means males and normal female transmitting the character to daughters only. First of all, this is important in X-linked dominance, and this is never transfer from father to son. All daughters of an affected father will be affected. So that is X-linked dominant. And if we talk about X-linked recessive, you can see that affected means parents, you can see that recessive. In this X-linked recessive I am talking about, here affected son is having disease from affected mother. So you can see it is a X-linked recessive trait. And we can say males are more affected and disease transfer from mother to son and father to daughter. So now chromosomal disorders. Chromosomal disorder, these are due to chromosomes, any abnormality in the chromosomes. And always remember children, when we have to find out the abnormality in the chromosomes, it can be done with the help of karyotyping, in which bands of chromosomes are formed, and we can easily find that where duplication, where lack of chromosome take place. So we know that there are 46 chromosomes are present in the human beings. Out of 46, 23 pairs are there total. So in out of 23 pairs, 22 pairs are known as autosomes, and one is a sex chromosome pair, that is X and Y. So there certain condition can arise in the chromosomal abnormalities, that is monosomy, lack of any one pair of chromosome. Like Turner syndrome we can see, that we will discuss. Trisomy condition means adding of additional copy of chromosome. Aneuploidy, that is either loss or gain of chromosomes due to failure of separation during cell division. So we have to study about three: Down syndrome, Klinefelter syndrome, and Turner syndrome. By karyotyping children, we can easily find that a particular person is having this type of chromosomal disorder. So that we will see it. So first of all, Down syndrome. Down syndrome, it was first reported by Langton Down in 1866. And this condition or this abnormality occur due to trisomy of 21st chromosome. That is why the chromosome number become 47. And such trisomy condition occur due to formation of n plus 1 male or female gamete. Subsequently, fertilization of n plus 1 male or female gamete take place. Due to phenomena of non-disjunction at anaphase stage of meiosis. Non-disjunction means not separation. So, paired homologous chromosome fail to separate. This is generally found in higher age mother with age 35 to 40 years. And we can say that in this disease, you can see this picture. Affected individual is short with round head, furrowed tongue, and partially open mouth. That you can see in this diagram. Palms are broad. Physical, psychomotor, and mental development is retarded. So a person is not able to walk properly. Now see the non-disjunction. Okay. So that is whenever homologous chromosome fail to separate. So you can see this diagram. This is a normal division, and left side we can say non-disjunction take place. That is by either 45 chromosome or trisomy condition 47 chromosome occur. We know that Turner syndrome is because of monosomy condition, and that Down syndrome because of trisomy condition, as we have seen. So here you can see how the division take place. So here separation of chromosome do not take place. That is why it become 47. Just see it, one extra copy of chromosome get joined here. But here normally we would say here in this condition monosomy condition occur if one is absent. So you can see this diagram. Now children, you can see the karyotyping of the trisomy condition, that is a Down syndrome at 21st position. So in karyotyping actually we are getting the bands of chromosome by which we can easily find that either monosomy condition or trisomy condition occurs. So easily we can see that at 21st chromosome that trisomy condition occur. That is why it is a Down syndrome. And others you can see other chromosomes that are normal. Now, Klinefelter syndrome that occur in male, here also trisomy condition occur. Actually, here male is born with extra copy of X chromosome. That means XXY will be there in the male which is having Klinefelter syndrome. So, as a result, they are having underdeveloped testes, dysgenesis of seminiferous tubules. So children, dysgenesis means seminiferous tubules exhibit abnormal architecture. So testes are small, few spermatozoa are formed. So here no spermatogenesis, that means no formation of sperm takes place. They are sterile, mentally retarded, and also has some female characters like gynecomastia. Okay, so now I am going to show you the karyotype of this disease. So this is the karyotype of Klinefelter's. So this is a karyotype of Klinefelter syndrome. You can see on 23rd chromosome that trisomy condition occur. Now children, this is a karyotype of Turner syndrome. So you can see that actually here it is also known as 45X or 45XO. That is a condition in which a female is completely missing an X chromosome. And symptoms, if we would say, waved neck, short stature, swollen hand and feet. It altered development in females. Women are shorter and are unable to conceive a child because of an absence of ovarian function. It can be suspected easily in pregnancy during an ultrasound test.